Welcome back, my fellow primers. It's time to get primed. Today we're talking about how to enhance your mental faculty, but specifically how to enhance your brain. With that, my fellow primer, let's go ahead and roll that intro. Hey, my fellow primer. So today we're talking about how to enhance your brain, right? So this specifically, I'll get straight to the chase. We're talking about Rosemary. Okay, guys, so the reason why I've chose Rosemary is because I've actually been using it for a couple of years and it's helped me tremendously. So it has something in it called Rosemary, this is a tongue twister, rosemaneric acid and also carcinic acid. So these are two acids within the rosemary. So when you smell it, that strong earthy smell, what you're smelling is some of those oils. Now, these are two types of polyphenols, and I'm actually going to be making a video about this. I did a whole podcast on polyphenols. Essentially what polyphenols are, they are the plant's defense mechanisms. So it's a defense mechanism that the plants produce to help protect them from the sunlight and other environmental stimulants or things, for lack of a better word. So when we consume these polyphenols, we're also getting those defensive mechanisms, if you will. So with rosemary, this is why it's so powerful to consume whole plants in its original form, because you're getting those unobstructed polyphenols, and we need that in order to stay primed. We need natural polyphenols. Now, especially when they're in this natural form, we're getting the uninhibited oils, meaning it's clean. We're getting straight to the source. Now, specifically how this correlates back to the brain is that these oils, these polyphenols, mineral content, etc., they work in conjunction. And one of the huge benefits of rosemary is it's actually a mental stimulant. Here's another powerful correlation, guys, is rosemary has actually been documented to slow the progression of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Now, we know that these two diseases are associated with the brain. So rosemary is associated with the brain, and if it can help slow those two areas, it's also stimulating the brain in a helpful way. So we're not going to get into the specifics and the science. All you really need to know is to get some more rosemary in your diet, guys. It's going to help. And so I got some teas coming out, guys, to help us stay primed. These are teas that I regularly consume. I've been mixing and matching. That's in the works. But in the meantime, feel free to get rosemary that's been dried, or even fresh rosemary, because the oil is still really pungent. So get you some rosemary and just mix it. Make a huge pot. Maybe put like a couple handfuls of rosemary into a pot. Make a rich tea, and then add that to maybe like some juiced apples, or some like a natural juice or something, or even to some water. Maybe sprinkle a little bit of salt, some a little bit of sweetener, however you do it. But see, now when you drink your water, you're getting those other elements within it. That's how I do it. I drink tea every day, and I've actually structured it so that instead of me having to think about making tea, this is a part of my process. When I get up in the morning, if it's not, I have a whole system for the things that I make, and this process has helped me tremendously. And we'll probably share that for another video. But right now, get you some rosemary in your diet. It's good for your brain. It's going to help stimulate the brain. It's going to help. So that's it for today's video, my fellow primer. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And also, check out the newsletter below. We're building the community. We want you to join us. We need you to help us anchor this frequency so that we all can stay primed. So down below, check the newsletter out. And my fellow primer, until the next one, stay primed, and I'll talk to you soon.